The episode begins with the Demon Lord summoning his daughter, Seal Zebel. He hands her a crucial mission: eliminate a certain hero who single-handedly decimates their entire army. Seal reviews the hero's profile, assures her father she'll get the job done, and leaves, brimming with excitement for the task. Next, we see another assassin receiving a bounty of 10,000 gills to kill the same target. She's told he's highly dangerous and requires a cosplay approach. She initially refuses, but when the offer jumps to 100,000 yen, she immediately transforms into her costume, revealing her as Anemone, a priestess-like figure. Then we're introduced to a third girl whose profession is quite evident from her appearance and demeanor, a dominatrix type named Goa. She also receives the same assassination order that the other two have. The scene shifts to the town of beginnings. Romner adventurers are gathered, checking their missions. Our protagonist, Toto, the hero, stands nearby. He's incredibly strong, capable of defeating even a demon king with a single punch. However, he's plagued by extreme shyness, especially around women. He dreams of forming an adventuring party and embarking on grand quests, but his shyness makes it impossible to approach anyone in his mind. He fantasizes about offering his incredible strength to other adventurers, picturing them excitedly welcoming him into their team. He then gathers his courage to approach a group, but his intimidating appearance, despite his shy intentions, scares them away instantly. Dejected, Toto wonders why no one wants him in their party. Suddenly, his luck seems to change. The three beautiful women approach him, each in turn asks if he'd like to form a party with them. They even start bickering amongst themselves over who gets to recruit him. Other male adventurers watch in awe and envy. Toto is overjoyed, believing his fortune has finally turned. He's found a party, and he vows to protect them always on their adventures. Some onlookers even try to poach him for their own teams. As Toto reaches out to accept, Goa grabs his hand. The moment their skin touches, Toto's world goes black. He passes out cold. It's revealed that his extreme shyness around women causes him to faint instantly upon physical contact. The three assassin princesses are bewildered by this hero, who collapses at a mere touch from a woman, despite having a perfect opportunity to kill him. Seal immediately grabs the unconscious Toto, flying upwards and breaking through the roof as she carries him away. Anemone and Goa quickly follow. Initially amused by the spectacle, Anemone, the assassin, draws her gun and starts firing at Seal in midair. But Seal deftly dodges every shot. Seal retaliates with a magic spell. They land, and Goa, the young girl, discreetly opens a vial of potion behind her back. Seal casts another powerful magical spell. Anemone and Seal begin fighting each other, each wanting to be the one to claim Toto's life. Goa intervenes, calmly telling them to stop fighting amongst themselves. They reluctantly agree, only to realize that something has affected them. Goa laughs, revealing she used a paralysis potion on them. Seal is horrified, screaming, "What have you done?" Because her earlier magic spell was a summoning spell, which now brings forth a massive, dangerous dragon. Goa tries to sneak away, but Anemone and Seal grab her, demanding she cure them and not leave them to face the dragon alone. All three are terrified. The dragon lunges for them, but just then, Toto intervenes. With a single, powerful punch, he one-shots the dragon, proving his immense strength. Toto smiles kindly at the three shocked girls. They make weird faces, then, remembering his kindness, sweetly thank him for saving them. As they gratefully take his hand, Toto faints again. The girls then discuss how he saved them and decide they shouldn't kill him for now. They'll spare him for a bit. They decide to go for lunch to enjoy themselves. Internally, each has their own thoughts. Seal wants to eat a lot of ice cream. Anemone plans to act like their friend. Goa also plans to act like their friend, but then strike later. All three, however, are secretly plotting to eliminate the hero. Later, the four of them are having a party. They introduce themselves: Seal, who uses magic; Anemone, a priestess; and Goa, a dancer. Toto, with a confident flourish, introduces himself as the hero who will defeat the Demon Lord. The girls are impressed, thinking he's incredibly strong and cool. These are their inner thoughts. Toto looks at them, feeling the need to say something. Stammering, he promises to protect them thoroughly, ensuring no harm comes to them. Goa then moves to hug Toto, and he immediately passes out again. The three girls agree not to hide anything from each other, but then their inner thoughts reveal their secrets. Seal thinks, "I'm the Demon Lord," a surprising twist on her identity. Anemone thinks, "I'm an assassin." Goa's thoughts are evident from her earlier actions. They all claim to have the same goal, which is to kill Toto, though he's oblivious. Anemone states she has another job to do, and leaves. This is an assassin's mission. She draws her weapon, using a scope to observe a man trying to sell a child. Anemone quickly throws a smoke bomb, and with incredible speed, rescues the child. She gives the child some money, telling her it's pocket money and to spend it wisely. The child thanks her and leaves Anemone, then tells the man to come out, revealing him to be a monster. Anemone attacks him with a powerful blow. The monster notes her strength. Anemone continues her assault, severing his arm, declaring her strong dislike for slave trading, emphasizing that even as an assassin, she doesn't condone it. The monster retaliates with a powerful attack, seemingly overpowering Anemone. Just as Anemone is in trouble, Toto appears. He lands a single punch, and the monster is instantly defeated. Anemone is stunned, asking what he's doing there. Toto reminds her, "I promised I'd always protect you." Anemone blushes profoundly. She acknowledges his words. Toto then notices a knife in her hand and asks what it is. Anemone awkwardly tries to hide it, pretending she doesn't know where it came from. She then gives Toto a seductive kiss gesture, and he collapses again due to extreme shyness. The other two girls, Seal and Goa, arrive and teasingly accuse Anemone of kissing him. Anemone, thoroughly annoyed, denies it. They briefly discuss Anemone's goal. She wants to change the world, specifically to help the poor, and she needs a lot of money for this. She then strikes at Toto with her dagger, but it breaks against his sheer physical resilience. Anemone sighs, declaring she's done for the day and wants to sleep. Goa suggests a good place and leads them there. Anemone is horrified by the location, refusing to sleep there and leaving. Seal also departs. Goa then states she needs to get to work. She gives Toto an injection in his neck, calling it medicine. Goa then takes a bath, even after she's cleaned up. Toto is still unconscious. Goa begins her treatment on the hero. Goa draws her weapon and starts treating Toto like a dog, attacking him brutally with her weapon. However, none of her attacks have any effect on Toto. She eventually tires herself out. She then tries a different approach. Suddenly, Toto becomes incredibly excited, lunging directly at Goa. Goa is shocked, realizing her medicine isn't fully working because Toto is maintaining some control over himself. He declares, "No matter what happens to me, I will protect you." Hearing this, Goa becomes genuinely excited, thinking what a good person he is. Just then, Toto regains consciousness, and you know what happens next? He immediately passes out again because he's on top of Goa. The three girls regroup, realizing that despite all their attempts, they couldn't defeat Toto. They acknowledge that he's not a bad person, but they still have their mission. They begin arguing again about who gets to kill him. Seal, blushing, admits she genuinely enjoyed spending time with them today. Anemone and Goa also find themselves pleased by her confession. Finally, Toto regains consciousness. He thinks he must have dreamt that three girls joined his party. He looks beside him, sees the three girls, and immediately faints again. And with that, the episode ends.